Good day everyone, I am Mary Alison Manga from 12 STEM Hook and today we are discussing about vectors. But first, let me define what is vector. So vector is a quantity with both magnitude and direction. We have my own problem here. It is 8 meters to the north, 4 meters to the east, 13 meters with an angle of 30.9 degree north of east, 18 meters with an angle of 22.3 degrees south of east. What I'd like to do is to visualize my given vectors and then create my own table. So first to the 8 meters north, as you can see, it is heading towards north, so it means it is in our y-axis. It would also be the value of our y component, and our x component would be 0 meters. For our 4 meters to the east, because it is heading towards east, it is in our x-axis. It would be the x component, which is 4 meters, and then our y component would be 0 meters. For our third vector, what I'd like to do is we have a formula for x component and y component. For x component, we have cx is equals to c cosine theta, and then substitute all of the given values. We will have a total answer of 11.155 meters for the x component, and for the y component, we will have the formula of cy is equals to c sine theta. Substitute all of the given values, you will have an answer of 6.676 meters for our y component. So have that in our table and then proceed to the next one. So same goes as we did earlier using the same formula. For x component, cx is equal to c cosine theta, and then substitute all of the given values. Then we will have 16.654 meters for the x component, and then for the y component we will have for the same formula we will have 6.830 meters. Then after filling up our table, we will add all of our answers that we solved earlier. So for the x component, after adding all of the answers, we have 31.8 meters, and for the y components, we have 7.246 meters. After that, we will head to Pythagorean theorem for the magnitude. So we have r squared is equals to x squared plus y squared. So we multiplied it by adding square root in both sides, and then substitute all of the given values. After doing that, we will have an answer of 32.62 meters. Then the next one would be our direction for the tangent function, and we have a formula of tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So as you can see, we have to identify which is the opposite and which is the adjacent first. So as you can see here, the tangent is in -1 because we transposed it into the other side, which is the right side. And then, so as you can see here in the presentation, the opposite would be 7.246 meters. It will be on our y, and then for our adjacent, it will be 31.8 meters for our x. After substituting all of the given values, we will have an answer of 12.836 or 12.84 degrees, and then add up the magnitude that we solved earlier, which has the resultant vector of 32.62 meters with a value of 12.84 degrees north of east. Then we will have our next, which is different in position. So this, as you can see, we use the same tangent function, and then it's just that the position is different in here. So identifying the opposite and then adjacent, the opposite in here would be 31.8 meters, and then the adjacent would be 7.246 meters. And then after that, we will have an answer of 77.163 or 77.16 degrees. After adding our magnitude, we will have the resultant vector of 32.62 meters with an angle of 77.16 degree east of north. Then we will have the summarization of our answers. And that's it. I hope you guys learned something for today.